10 singers who should have won The Voice, but didn't. With a seemingly endless stream of singing talent and entertaining judges, The Voice has become one of the best reality singing competitions on TV, set apart from the others thanks to its blind audition rounds and the camaraderie between its 4 judges, with plenty of new twists each season to keep the competition interesting. The show premiered on NBC in 2011 and is currently in its 26th season. Countless singers have been featured on The Voice, from those who didn't make it onto a team in the blind auditions to those who impressed the judges and audience enough to win the whole thing. But no matter how many talented singers may appear in a season, there can only be one winner. And while the show's winners have all been immensely talented, there are still plenty of artists who are just as deserving, whether their time on the show was cut way too short or they made it to the final as a runner-up. 3 coaches turned their chairs for Christiana Danielle during her blind audition, in which she sang Hotline Bling. Adam Levine hit his button within seconds of her first note, and Kelly Clarkson and Alicia Keys followed shortly after, but she chose Keys. She lost her knockout round in which she sang Elastic Heart, but Keys saved her, helping her advance to the live rounds. She was ultimately eliminated going into the semifinals. Danielle showed impressive range, with a smooth tone and the perfect balance of power and restraint. But one of the most enjoyable things about seeing her perform was the way she put her spin on songs, often singing slower, more emotional renditions, as was the case with her audition and Hey later in the competition, as well a haunting take on You Somebody in her battle against Shauna Halligan. By the end of Christina Grimmie's powerful performance of Wrecking Ball in the blind auditions, she scored an impressive 4-chair turn, and after all 4 judges pleaded their cases to her, she chose to join Team Adam. She made it to the finals, where she placed 3rd. Tragically, 2 years after her time on the show, she was shot after a concert and died as a result of her injuries. Grimmie was a talent who left this world far too soon, made all the more tragic by the troubling circumstances. She had great range, and her performances were filled with passion. 2 of her iTunes releases from the show made it into the top 10. Her fans weren't the only ones disappointed when she lost. Coach Levine was too, and he also performed an emotional tribute to her on the show after her death. Rose Short sang John Legend's song Preach for her blind audition, attracting the attention of Clarkson and Gwen Stefani, and she ultimately chose Stefani as her coach. After landing in the bottom, she sang for the instant save with You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, and social media users ensured she moved on to the finale, making it the first finale in which all 4 coaches had a singer still in the competition. However, she did not win. Short had a strong, smooth voice with the perfect amount of attitude, and she seemed destined to win. No matter the song or genre, she always sounded like her voice was meant for it. Her take on Shelton's song God's Country was among her best performances and transformed the song, while Border Song showed the full range of her abilities, and I Want to Know What Love Is moved Stefani to tears. The Voice has delivered breathtaking performances and discovered some incredible talent since its debut in 2011. While the show has crowned several deserving winners, there have also been contestants who seemed poised for victory, only to fall short in the final stages. These singers left a lasting impression on fans and critics alike, showcasing undeniable talent and star potential, but for one reason or another, they didn't claim the ultimate prize. Here are 10 singers from The Voice who should have won but didn't. 1. Melanie Martinez. Season 3. Melanie Martinez is a perfect example of a unique artist who didn't need to win to leave a lasting impact. Martinez, known for her quirky style and haunting vocals, turned heads with her eerie covers of songs like Toxic by Britney Spears. Her distinctive look and sound stood out from the competition, and even though she didn't win, Martinez went on to carve a successful career for herself. Her concept album Cry Baby was a commercial success, and she continues to thrive as an alternative pop icon. 2. Chris Jamieson, Season 7. Chris Jamieson, a finalist from Season 7, had all the makings of a pop superstar. His smooth, soulful voice and confident stage presence made him a standout from his first performance. Jamieson consistently delivered powerful performances, including his unforgettable rendition of When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. Despite finishing in third place, many believe Jameson had what it took to win the season. He's since pursued a music career, but never quite received the mainstream push a voice winner might have gotten. 3. Dia Frampton, Season 1. Dia Frampton was a breath of fresh air during Season 1 with her soft-spoken indie folk vibe. She brought an understated beauty to every song she sang, and her performance of Heartless by Kanye West remains one of the best in the show's history. Frampton's heartfelt artistry resonated with fans, leading her to the runner-up spot. Although she didn't win, Frampton has gone on to build a respectable solo career, releasing albums and even venturing into film and TV scoring. 4. Amanda Brown, Season 3. Amanda Brown's journey on The Voice was nothing short of spectacular. The former backup singer for Adele, Brown's powerhouse vocals stunned both the coaches and viewers alike. Her rock-tinged covers of hits like Dream On by Aerosmith showcased her versatility and raw talent. Many thought Brown had a clear path to victory, but she was eliminated in the top 6. Despite not winning, her performances are still remembered as some of the best on the show. 5. Kimberly Nicole, Season 8. Kimberly Nicole was a rock and roll powerhouse during Season 8, and her fiery stage presence was unmatched. With a voice full of soul and grit, Nicole dominated the stage every time she performed, especially with her memorable rendition of House of the Rising Sun. Despite her undeniable talent, Nicole only made it to the top 6. Her elimination shocked fans who believed she had the chops to win the entire season. Nicole has since continued her career, performing in Broadway shows and touring internationally. 6. Christina Grimmie, Season 6. Christina Grimmie is perhaps one of the most famous voice contestants who didn't win but should have. Grimmie's YouTube fame brought her a built-in fan base, and she delivered one standout performance after another. Her rendition of Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake was one of the best performances in the show's history. Grimmie finished in third place, much to the disappointment of her fans. Tragically, she was killed in 2016, but her legacy as a talented and beloved artist lives on. 7. Emily Ann Roberts, Season 9. Emily Ann Roberts was a country darling in Season 9. Mentored by Blake Shelton, Roberts' angelic voice and sweet demeanor quickly made her a fan favorite. She delivered several outstanding performances, including a beautiful rendition of In the Garden. Despite finishing as the runner-up, Roberts was seen by many as the most commercially viable artist that season. She has since pursued a career in country music, and her post-show success has shown that she didn't need to win to make a mark. 8. Adam Lambert, Season 8. Although Adam Lambert is better known for his time on American Idol, he served as a mentor on The Voice and could have been a fantastic competitor had he been a contestant. Lambert's incredible range, dynamic stage presence, and daring performances would have made him a top contender for the crown. As it stands, he has built a phenomenal career post-Idol, both as a solo artist and as the frontman for Queen. Jordan Smith, Season 9. Jordan Smith was a vocal powerhouse during his time on the show, and though he won his season, many argue that his victory came too easily, and the competition might have benefited from a more intense battle. Smith's haunting performance of Somebody to Love by Queen demonstrated his impressive range, but many believe that his immense talent should have faced more challenges. Though he won, Smith's journey still left some fans wishing he had fought harder for the title. Then, Wee McDonald, Season 11. Wee McDonald had one of the most distinctive voices in The Voice history. Her deep, soulful vocals set her apart from the competition in Season 11, where she consistently wowed both the coaches and viewers. Her performance of